Hey Capricorn, welcome guys. I hope you're having a great Monday. So we're going to use the Wisdom Oracle cards for your read today. I felt like I wanted to talk about a journey that you're on. It's going to be different for each of you, but definitely there's going to be roadblocks in your way. And I wanted these Wisdom Oracle cards to help give you an edge in navigating whatever these challenges are in your journey trying to move forward. I feel like they can do that for us today. They can help you to sort of find your way through, give some helpful advice so that you can be able to get what you want out of life and whatever it is that you're working towards, if you have a goal in mind, or perhaps you're just looking to build. And I feel like those guys want to pop out. So that's quite a few cards here for your read. Let's see what they got for you today. So we have round and round. Round and round speaks to cycles. Now this might be something that you're trying to build towards or something that you've wanted, but you're sort of doing the same thing over and over again, and might speak to a need to be able to break loose of a cycle and try something new. We also have serendipity. Interesting. This might speak of events that come to play, things that seem like they're just luck or out of the blue, but they're all connected and they all bring positive results or set off a chain of positive events in your life. We also have chaos and conflict, and this might be part of what you're dealing with as well. This might even be an inner conflict for some of you, and tie into this round and round card and a cycle that you're going through, or maybe that you keep repeating and wanting to be able to find some sort of clarity or some way to move forward or some way out of it. We also have observer, so keeping your eyes open, keeping your ear to the ground, paying attention to what's going on around you to be able to recognize opportunities when they show up, an opportunity that might help you to break this round and round cycle. We do have loyal heart too. So loyal heart does tie into interpersonal relationships. This does not necessarily reflect a romance. This might reflect a relationship with somebody in your life, a deep connection of some sort, and it could be a friendship. This could be a family member even. All that glitters. Interesting. So all that glitters definitely represents what you're working towards. I feel like it's tied into the round and round card though. So like taking the same route to try and get to wherever this is and not being able to make any headway. And then we also have breathe as well. We got quite a few cards for you today. So a breathe card represents taking time for yourself. Stepping back, sometimes even meditating, but being able to recharge your batteries. It is tied into this observer card, because I feel a lot of anxiety coming off this chaos and conflict card in this trying to break the circle or the cycle, focusing on this cycle and what's going on and it not working out or not being able to break free, not being able to attain what you want, and the worry that goes along with that. Being able to break that. This breathe and observer card definitely come into play, being able to step back, being able to relax, being able to breathe and find that inner calm so that you can recognize certain opportunities that might be coming your way. We also have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups can represent withdrawing emotionally, and this is what it's speaking to in your read as well, stepping back. Because whatever this is, this cycle that you're going through, this all that glitters that you're trying to build towards, is definitely bringing forward, is taking a lot of energy, a lot of your emotional energy. So there's a need to be able to step back emotionally from whatever this is, to be able to recharge your batteries and find clarity, because you're having a hard time finding clarity because you are tits deep in the emotion that goes along with this and the worry to try and find your way out of it, to try and navigate your way through it. We also have the Ace of Swords as a great card to get in your read. So this Ace of Swords represents triumph. It tells me that whatever this is, you are going to be able to find your way out of it. You will be able to navigate it. There is a solution to it. We have the King of Cups too. Okay, so cups can be indicative of a water sign. So we might be speaking about somebody who is a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces in this read. Cups is also indicative of emotion. So he is the king of emotion. And this might be part of what you're going through. For some of you, this might be round and round in a cycle with a person who's very emotional. In some cases, this person might be very moody, and they might even be emotionally manipulative as well. In some cases, this can be a positive person in your life, someone who you can lean on during this time of trying to break this cycle, trying to find this clarity, and stepping back, in somebody who's very emotionally supportive as well. So for each of you, it's going to be different, but you're going to be able to know what it is because you guys know what your situations are. We also have the Magician card. Great. So the Magician card represents having all the tools that you need to be successful in life. He speaks of believing in yourself. He speaks of self-confidence, being able to step back and breathe like this and meditate and reflect on this situation and look at it for what it is. You're going to be able to find some clarity within that. That's what these cards are telling me. Within that, you're going to recognize the steps that you need to take and opportunities that come your way. In moving forward, you're going to find that self-confidence and that self-belief. Once you're moving forward, I feel like it's definitely tying into this serendipity, and it's like setting off a chain of events in being able to break this round and round cycle. We have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands can represent a few things. It can represent swift change. It can also represent communication as well. For some of you with this relationship where this King of Cups is speaking to somebody in your life, there might be a need for communication here to be able to bring about clarity. This might also speak to the swift change that this Breathe card, the Observer card, is going to bring with this Magician. This self-confidence in moving forward, this clarity in being able to make a choice. We also have the Ten of Pentacles. This Ten of Pentacles can represent wealth. It can represent abundance. Sometimes it even represents the buying or selling of a family home. This is tied into your all that glitters. This is what's going to come from being able to find this clarity and make this change in your life. And this doesn't necessarily, guys, this doesn't necessarily represent financial wealth. To some of you, it may. To others, this is going to be deeper than that. This is going to be more emotional. It's going to tie back into the Magician card and having that self-confidence in making choices and moving forward. It's going to represent this positive change that's coming in your life. It's going to tie into this serendipity for some of you as well, and setting off this chain of events that bring about positive change. We have this Four of Swords, which represents taking time to heal. So this Four of Swords is tying into Breathe. Stepping back, just like the Four of Cups, starting to look after yourself emotionally, pulling emotion back from whatever this is that's sort of draining you on this journey and stressing you out. Being able to find this calm, cool, and collective and sort of get centered again. King of Pentacles, interesting. So Pentacles can be indicative of an earth sign, right? Just like Capricorn, but also Taurus or Virgo as well, depending on what your situation is. But definitely what else goes along with him is success, self-confidence. So we have success, we have self-confidence, right? So it's reflecting some of the cards that we already have here. And this is you being able to step back. This is, for some of you, definitely being able to find those qualities within yourself. And the Fool card. Fool card is representing a new perspective in this read. Being able to step back, this Four of Swords, the Four of Cups, this Breathe card, being able to do this for yourself is going to give you a new perspective. That's going to give you self-confidence in making a choice moving forward, helping to break a cycle, helping to dissolve this chaos and conflict within yourself, and moving you forward into positive changes in your life that bring about this all that glitters, that bring about this Ten of Pentacles. And it will, in some way, shape, or form, involve this King of Cups too. For some of you, he's going to be part of the cycle that needs to be broken. For others, he's going to be a loyal heart and somebody who you can lean on during this transitional time in your life. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.